With a championship and a record of 72-10, the 96 Bulls are one of the greatest teams in NBA history, and I thought it would be interesting to find out how they would hold up in today's NBA. So that is exactly what we are going to be doing. I got the 96 Bulls in today's NBA inside of NBA 2K21, and I'm going to be doing 5 simulations with this team in the league. Just because 2K Sims can be kind of crazy sometimes, I wanted to do more than one to see on average how good this team does. Of course, you know the 96 Bulls team: Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, Kukoc, Harper, Steve Kerr. I don't know why Jamal Crawford is on this team. Okay, so Jamal Crawford is no longer on the team. I don't know why. He was on the team. But if you guys are new here, make sure you do subscribe to the channel on our way to 500k subs. And let's get into simulation number 1. Make it to the All-Star draft. Michael Jordan is going to be one of the captains along with LeBron James. And Scottie Pippen is going to be a reserve for Team LeBron, but no Dennis Rodman on the team. Michael Jordan does get MVP here, and he had a crazy season. 36 points per game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and he shot great from all over the court. I mean, nearly 50% from the three-point line. Tony Kukoc is going to get 6th Man of the Year, and MJ is going to get Defensive Player of the Year. So a great first sim for the Bulls here. MJ is the only player to make the All-NBA teams, though. And then Scottie Pippen also on the All-Defensive First Team. In terms of standings, the Bulls didn't do as good as Michael Jordan. They get the 4th seed in the East with 51 wins. So definitely not as good as the 96 Bulls. And of course, for stats, MJ is going to be at the top for points per game. Rodman had the most rebounds per game with 15.8. Jordan was 2nd for steals. Jordan was 4th for field goal percentage, and he had the best 3-point percentage. So seems like he changed his game to more match how players play today. But hopping in the playoffs up against the Bucks in the first round, and the Bulls do beat the Bucks 4-2. Next up, they got the 76ers. Unfortunately, the Bulls are going to lose to the 76ers in the second round. And then we had a Lakers Heat finals rematch, and the Lakers ended up winning it with LeBron James as finals MVP. So first sim, no championship. Let's see if they can win it in the second one. Moving on to our second sim, MJ is going to be an all-star captain yet again, and Scottie Pippen yet again a reserve for Team LeBron. This season, MJ does not get MVP, though. It's going to go to Jokic this time. Kukoc gets 6th Man of the Year again, and MJ yet again with Defensive Player. I do not know how he doesn't get MVP with those stats. So Jordan is going to be on the All-NBA First Team. And then nobody else from the team on the other All-NBA teams. We got Jordan on the All-Defensive First Team and Scottie Pippen on the All-Defensive Second Team. In terms of record this season, they actually get, I believe this is the same amount of wins, 51 wins on the season, but they get the 5th seed instead of the 4th seed this season. MJ leads the league in points per game again. Rodman leading for rebounds per game. And Jordan leads for steals per game. And then Jordan was also 5th for a 3-point percentage. Hopping into the playoffs this year, they are up against the Miami Heat in the first round. And another disappointing playoff run for them. They get first rounded by the Miami Heat. This year, we had a Clippers-Nets finals, and the Clippers end up winning. Hopping into the third sim, and MJ yet again going to be a captain for the All-Star game. And yet again, Scottie Pippen a reserve for Team LeBron. Looks like the All-Star games are pretty much the same every year. This year, MJ gonna win MVP yet again. Again, some more crazy stats: 35 points per game, nearly 50% from the 3-point line. Kukoc again, 6th Man of the Year, and yet again, Jordan is Defensive Player of the Year. Only Jordan on the All-NBA teams, All-Defensive team. We also have Scottie Pippen on the second team. And this was their best season so far in terms of record, 57 wins on the season. Of course, Jordan leading the league in scoring yet again. Dennis Rodman with the most rebounds. Jordan with the most steals. And then Jordan was 1st in the NBA for 3-point percentage, and Steve Kerr was 4th. So this is their year to win playoffs. They are 1st in the East. Let's see if they can finally get a championship. And somehow they lost to the Raptors in the first round. I mean, I love the Raptors, but they are not beating the 96 Bulls. The Lakers Nets in the finals, and the Lakers won it this year. Making our way to the 4th simulation. Yet again, MJ is a captain of the All-Star game, and Scottie Pippen is a reserve for Team LeBron. Yet again, MJ gets MVP. This is actually the most points he scored so far with 38.3. And for the first time, we do not have Kukoc as sixth man of the year. Michael Jordan is going to get DPOY yet again, though. So yet again, MJ, the only one on the All-NBA team. And we do have Scottie Pippen on the all-defensive second team yet again. This year, Bulls end up getting fourth in the East with 52 wins on the season. And I guess something I never really showed before was how everybody actually did on the team. So it's pretty much just Michael Jordan scoring. It's what it's been every season in our simulations. Then it's Scottie Pippen, then Kukoc. And Dennis Rodman isn't really anywhere to be seen. All he's pretty much doing is pulling boards. I don't know how good his defense is because he hasn't made any of the all-defensive teams. I assume his defense is pretty good, though. But on the offensive end, it's really just Jordan and Pippen. Checking out the league leaders, of course, MJ is on top for points per game. Rodman on top for rebounds. Jordan on top for steals. And then Michael Jordan has the highest three-point percentage yet again. Let's see if the fourth simulation is their lucky year. They haven't been able to get out of the second round yet. Let's see what they can do here. Well, they narrowly beat the Hawks in the first round, winning in Game 7. And they got the Brooklyn Nets up next. This one's going to be tough for them. And they finally make it out of the second round, making their way to the Eastern Conference Finals. They'll be facing off against the Milwaukee Bucks. And unfortunately, they fall to the Bucks in game number 6. It was Lakers-Bucks in the finals, and the Lakers get the W with LeBron as finals MVP. That leaves us with only one simulation left. And so far, MJ has completely killed it. It's just the rest of the Bulls team have not been great in today's NBA. Moving on to our fifth and final simulation. Yet again, MJ going to be one of the all-star captains. And Scottie Pippen is a reserve for Team LeBron. And this season, MVP actually goes to LeBron James. Spencer Dinwiddie gets sixth man of the year, but MJ does get DPOY yet again. And again, it's super impressive stats. Probably should have gotten MVP. The only thing different this season is his three-point percentage wasn't nearly as good as the other seasons. Yet again, MJ was the only Bull on the All-NBA teams, but Scottie Pippen does make the All-Defensive first team. Bulls get the third seed this season with 54 wins on the season. And in terms of stats, yet again, I mean, it's Michael Jordan scoring and nobody else really does anything on offense. MJ leading the league in scoring yet again, so he did it every single season during the simulation. Dennis Rodman on top for rebounding. Jordan on top for steals. And this year we got Steve Kerr, number 3 for three-point percentage. So MJ didn't make it up this year. Of course, he only shot 39% this season. And let's see if the Bulls can finally win a championship here. They should make the Eastern Conference Finals. They got the Celtics in the first round. And they fall to the Celtics in the first round. I guess Michael Jordan's pretty used to that. And the finals was Lakers-Bucks. Lakers win. And at the end of this simulation, I mean, the problem with the Bulls, Michael Jordan was amazing. I mean, he was the best player in the league when he came back and played. Now, it's just everybody else on his team was not the same. Scottie Pippen was very good defensively. He didn't do much on offense. Dennis Rodman did absolutely nothing on offense. He was still amazing at rebounding and playing defense. I think they had one of the best defenses in the NBA. It's just their offense wasn't enough to win them a championship. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys want to see any other teams in today's NBA, let me know. This has been your boy Smequle, though, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the